Welcome everyone to Doga Yoga. My name is Melody. The two playing children over here are Arlo and Dani the foster dog. And today we're doing a beautiful and quick rise and shine class. So come to the top of our mat, plant our big toes, spread our little toes, find our way into Tadasana. Send our shoulder blades down the back, ground down through all four corners of the feet and find length. Bring ourselves into the present moment with the rise and fall of our breath. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, release. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, I take one big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch. And back to heart center. Inhale, big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch. And back to heart center. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We'll take a big arm circle up overhead, fingertips high, hold here. We're going to grab our left wrist with our right hands. Send our left toes behind us, slight micro bend in that right knee. Find length on our inhale and exhale, lean towards the right. Inhale, find length. And exhale, lean. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Fingertips high, swap. So grab our right wrist with our left hand. Send our right toes behind us, slight bend in that knee and lean. Sending the hips towards the right, hands towards the left on our exhale. Inhale, find a little bit of length. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center, fingertips high, so nice. And exhale, we're going to fold forward, starting our flow, hinging at the hips. Inhale, come up, halfway lift, so we'll come to the tops of the knees for the first one. Push away, straight spine, tailbone to the crown of the head. And exhale, lower down. Bend our knees generously, plant our hands, and step back into our plank or half plank. Lower down, elbows into the side body, chest first, chaturanga. Plant the hips, tops of the toes, press into the hands, come up into cobra. And exhale, lower. Now tuck the toes under, and you might be on your knees or push yourself up into a full plank here and hold for 3, 2, 1, before we send the hips up and away, coming back into our downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Mount the shoulder blades down the back. Squeeze the biceps in towards one another. And soften and release. Arlo, that's enough. Inhale. And exhale. Soften the shoulder blades down the back. Relax and release. And when we're ready, bend our knees, look towards our hands. Pull the hips back and take a big step up into our forward fold. So bend the knees generously if you need. Send the tailbone towards the sky, the crown of the head towards the earth. And just really relax. Inhale, come on up, halfway lift, tops of the knees or tops of the fingertips. Lengthen the spine, shoulder blades down the back. And exhale, fold. Bend our knees generously, roll on up, push into all four corners of the feet. Big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch, and back to heart center. Go a little quicker this time. Inhale, up overhead, fingertips touch. Exhale, fold forward, hinge at the hips. Inhale, come on up, halfway lift, knees or fingertips. Exhale, fold. Bend our knees generously, plant our hands, come back to half plank or full plank. And lower down, chaturanga. And tuck the toes up into cobra or upward facing dog. And make our way back into downward facing dog. That's enough. Inhale. And exhale. Hello, Papa. Inhale. And exhale. One more deep inhale. Send the chest towards the thighs. Spine is long. And exhale. Release. Bend the knees. Look towards the hands. Pull the hips back. Step or jump up into your forward fold. Inhale. Come on up. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees generously, roll on up. Big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch. And back to heart center. Go again. Inhale, hands up overhead, fingertips touch. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come on up, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend our knees, plant our hands, step back to plank, and lower down, chaturanga. Untuck the toes, press into the hips and hands, come up into cobra. And exhale, lower. Tuck the toes under, activate the core, tuck the pelvis under, press into all 5 fingertips and push yourself back up into plank position. And then send the hips back into downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bend the knees, look towards the hands, pull back, step or jump up into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and exhale, fold. Bend the knees generously, roll on up. Big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch. And back to heart center. Once more, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Plant the hands, step or jump back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. And tuck the toes, come up into cobra. And exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, push yourself back up into a plank position, hold. And then send the hips back into downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bend the knees, look towards your hands and step or jump up into a forward fold. Inhale, come on up, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Press into all 4 corners of the feet, rebound energy, rise up, big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch. And back to heart center. Inhale, big arm circle up overhead. Bring the toes together, the heels slightly wide, send the hips back and the hands forward into chair. Flow here for 3 breaths. Inhale, find length and soften. Find length and sink. Find length and sink and hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands to heart center. We're going to take our left elbow over our right knee. Find length and revolve. Inhale, find length and revolve. Inhale and exhale, come back to center. Find length on your inhale. And exhale, right elbow over the left knee. Inhale, find length and revolve. Find length and revolve. Find length and revolve. Come back to center, find length in the spine. And exhale, send the hips high, the hands down into our forward fold. Inhale, coming up, halfway lift. And exhale. Inhale, find length. Fold forward. Inhale, come on up, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back into plank. Chaturanga. Come up into cobra. And exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, push yourself back up into a plank position. And send the hips back into downward facing dog. Dani, don't eat the dog bit. Dani, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. On our next inhale, we're going to place the weight into our left foot. Lift our right heel high. Hold here. And exhale, bring that knee towards the nose. Hover here. Place that right foot in between our hand. And we can lower down that back knee if we need. And rise on up into our crescent lunge. So I want us to flow here. Inhale, find length. And lower. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, find length, and exhale, we're going to send our elbows wide, our fingertips high into our crescent lunge, holding here and breathing. You might send the fingertips all the way back, really opening up the chest here, feeling the openness in the arms. And when ready, frame that front foot with our hands and go through our flow. Plank, chaturanga, cobra, and upward facing dog. And make our way down into downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Lift our left heel high. Hold it here. And exhale. Bring our knee towards our nose. Squeeze here. Round out the spine. Bring that foot through in between our hands. Nice and gently into a lunge position. Now we can lower that back knee down or activate our core. Rise on up into our crescent lunge and flow here. Inhale, find length and soften. Inhale, find length and soften. Inhale, find length and soften. Inhale once more and exhale, open up our elbows towards the side of the room, opening up our chest. Beautiful action here. You might send the fingertips reaching towards the back of the room, pushing away that back heel, activating that back kneecap, breathing. And when ready, spiral the hands down, frame that front foot, and go through your flow. Plank, chaturanga. Come up into your cobra and lower. Tuck the toes under, press into the hands, come up into your plank, and back into your downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. When we're ready, we're going to bend our knees, look towards our hands, pull back the hips, step or jump up into our forward fold. Inhale, come on up, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Bend our knees generously, rise on up, big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch, and back to heart center. We'll place weight into our left foot here. We're going to lift up our right knee towards our chest. So flex those toes and just balance here. So you might just wrap your hands around your knee, holding here. This might be enough for you. Or you might be able to grab the big toes with your peace fingers. So see if you can do that. Sending that left hand out wide. So inhale, find length, and exhale, soften. On our next inhale, see if we can start to straighten that leg going forward. Tucking that tailbone under, still finding length in the spine here. And if you can, see if you can open up that leg towards the side of the room. So breathing here, finding length and softening. Finding length and softening, grounding down through all four corners of that foot. Come back to center, release that foot and lower it down with grace. Give yourself a wriggle, give yourself a shake. Sway the hips side to side. When we're ready, we're going to push into that right foot, lift this left knee, so we might just be here, holding onto the knee, squeezing that right glute, pushing into all four corners of the foot. We might be able to grab the toe with our peace fingers, that hand can go on the hip or help us to counterbalance here. And just send that leg out long in your own time. You might be able to just get it out a millimeter, you might be able to get it out straight, find what feels good. And then just send that leg, if you can, towards the side. Breathing here, finding length in the spine, sending the shoulder blades down the back, open up here and soften. Inhale and exhale, come back to center. Gently release that leg, lower that foot down and give yourself a wriggle, give yourself a shake. We'll take one big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. We're going to bend the knees generously and just come into our tabletop position here. So on our hands and knees hip distance apart. And we're going to walk our hands towards our knees, roll on up. Big arm circle once more here, fingertips touch. Now exhale, take the hands wide and place the hands onto the lower back. So at the fingertips facing upwards, we're just going to massage the lower back gently here. So just gently massage side to side, sending the hips forward. We want to, if you would like to go on, you can send the fingertips high, heel of the hand into that fleshy part of the glute and just start to melt the chest open. So the hips are forward, the head goes back into our camel pose. So finding length on each inhale and exhale, softening. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, find length and exhale. Gently come on out, so nice. Cross our ankles over, roll on over, and we'll make our way onto our backs. So take our time, roll on down, shoulders connecting with the earth, and we're going to simply bring both knees into our chest for our hug. So grab ourselves here, rock side to side, so nice. We're going to send our left leg long, bring our right knee into our chest, keep our left hand on our knee, right arm out long, and just take a simple twist. So gaze stays towards our right fingers, our right shoulder stays on the ground, and our knee goes towards the left. So just gently revolving and releasing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, find length and release. Just start to soften that hip with the rise and fall of your breath. Bringing in space and lightness and energy on your inhale And exhale, releasing. Inhale. And exhale. When ready, come back to center. So nice. Give yourself another little squeeze here. You might take that knee in circles. Send that leg long and bring the other knee in towards your chest. Give yourself a little wriggle and shake here. Keep the right hand on the left knee, the left hand beside us. Hello, puppy girl. And just send that knee towards the right. Fingertips and gaze stays towards the left. So gently opening up the lower back here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just start to give yourself a little pat here on the thigh, saying thanks for being awesome and stepping on your mat today. Thank your body for all the amazing things it can do. And just breathe. Thankful to the puppies for playing around me and not on top of me. We'll see about that. I could be mistaken. When we're ready, we'll come back to center. Keep that left knee in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug here. Roll that knee around. Bring the right knee back in. No kisses. And just rock side to side here. So hands on the knee. You might take figure eights. You might just simply rock side to side. Just notice the sensations of that lower back on the earth. Gentle poppies. And when we're ready, we're going to place both soles of the feet on the earth and just come into a place of relaxation. So for you, that might be a reclined butterfly. You might just have the legs long, have the arms down beside the body, palms facing up. And just find a way to connect with your body and breath. Inhale, feel the belly, ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, start to relax and release. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, soften and release. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Start to find the connection to the earth. Melt any tension away. Do a body scan, bringing your awareness to the feet, the ankles, the knees. Inhale, observe. And exhale, relax and release. Inhale, bring your awareness to your thighs, your hips, your lower back, your glutes. Notice any sensations. And exhale, release. Bring your awareness to your shoulders, your shoulder blades, your arms. Notice the sensations. And exhale, release. Bring your awareness to your neck, your scalp, your forehead, your cheeks, your jaw. Notice. And exhale, just soften and release. Find yourself melt into the earth below, getting heavier and heavier with each exhale. When you're ready, send your arms up overhead. Take a nice stretch, wriggle the fingers and toes, roll the wrists and ankles. Make your way over onto a side that suits you, using your arm as a pillow. When you're ready, come up into seated in your own time. Hey, Papa. We'll take one big arm circle all together, up overhead, fingertips touch. Back to heart center. Sending you lots of love and gratitude, beautiful yogis. Namaste.